What's up, guys? My name is MadSquash924. Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age 2. This is now part 32, and...
There you are.
What's up, Bodan?
I've been looking everywhere for you, Monsieur. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
Oh, we don't.
I was called to the keep on important business, Bodan.
Yes, I was hoping to catch you before you arrived. There's a gentleman waiting at the mansion. He insists on seeing you. He says his name is Dougal. Your mother thought it wise, I tell you, Monsieur.
Okay.
I paid Dougal years ago. Why would he be back now?
He wouldn't tell me, I'm afraid. He refused to come back another day, even after I told him repeatedly that I didn't know when you would return. He doesn't really seem like the most reputable sort, I'm afraid, even for a dwarf.
Okay.
You ran all this way just to tell me I had a visitor.
I didn't want to presume what you might find important, Monsieur.
Fair.
Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Sandel's life, and I shall serve you faithfully. It is good to know he is safe.
You don't serve me.
I didn't ask you to be my manservant, Bodan.
But I owe you a debt, and after what happened in the deep roads, I have no other way to repay you. I'll leave you to your business. Don't forget about your guest. Your mother claims he was eyeing the silverware.
Okay, so there's something else that we gotta do as well. I also want to do a lot of shopping as well.
A very large mouth.
And here I've always looked up to you. What is it now?
Right?
There were fistfights in the barracks over who was the model for your guard cereal.
Hard in Hightown. Riveting stuff. Everyone loves a dirty guard on the edge.
Varric.
Fine, I'll start as big finish. 3 chapters until Donan Brenikovic retires and opens a tavern on the coast. I sure hope he makes it. He's getting too old for this shit.
Okay. Let's see, where are we on the map? And what's close by? That's our house. Okay, that's where we live now. We could talk to Yevon. There's a Blooming Rose. I don't think there's anything to do in the Blooming Rose. I didn't exactly check, obviously. Probably should, though.
Good. Carry on.
Let's check the Blooming Rose.
Good to see you, Captain.
See if there's any quests, I guess. There probably is. Because you can't really teleport to the Blooming Rose. So I'm curious.
You mean if I hadn't yelled stop?
Go on up, sir. They're waiting.
Nope. Whole lot of nobody. It's good to check those kinds of things, because it seems like some areas just
Blondie, Sunshine,
don't tell
Daisy,
you.
Ravani. What am I?
Beg your pardon?
You don't call anyone by name except for me. Where's my nickname?
You don't get a nickname. You're just Aveline. Man, I'm so torn on where to go. Let's go to Fenris's mansion.
That's not true. There's Hulk and Bianca.
Hawk is a family name, and Bianca is a crossbow. Don't change the subject.
Haven't thought of a good one yet. What do you think of Red?
Too common.
Well, when you think of one, let me know.
Okay, let's see Fenris. See what he's up to. And to see if he has any quests for us.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Three years. There's still no sign of Daenerys. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
Don't tell me you're going to miss all the attention.
Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
You weren't always a slave, were you?
My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
Your problems are my problems.
Unlucky you. But enough. You have much to keep you busy, I'm certain.
Cool. We'll probably start bringing Fenris with us now that we've talked to him. Because we have other companions that we must speak to. We will remove Meryl for Fenris. And I'm sure he has levels as well. Which he does. Let's bring this to 40. Let's up this to 28. What do we want to give him? Lyrium Ghost? I don't really care about that. Attack speed upon enemy death. This sounds pretty cool. But we would have to give one of these, right? Which gives us 20% defense and crit. Not planning on really using it. Magic resistance overall is good. Spirit Pulse. Fenris flares with dark energy, lashing foes with a blast of spiritual force. The Lyrium Ghost must be on to use such a thing. Guess we'll just upgrade it. And then he can use Lyrium Ghost when he's like a 50% health, because it is technically a defensive buff for him. And then when he gets back to 100%, he can deactivate Lyrium Ghost. That sounds sufficient to me. Does he have anything else for abilities? I don't think so. I mean, he has this. But it's a sustain that I don't care about. Do we have any weapons for him? We might, actually. Yes, we do. Good. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, I have options over in Hightown. Repentance. What is that mission? Sebastian has something he would like to discuss with you at the Chantry. Right, the guy that's our companion, not our companion? Something like that. Let's talk to him. He does use a bow, though, I think.
No, I will not change the patrols around your mansion again. There's already been too many questions.
You wound my pride with such accusations.
But you were going to ask.
Eventually.
I'm sorry.
I'll look at the roster and see what I can do.
I thought it would end here. Young Master Hawk destroyed Flint Company. None remain. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
Hawk? We were just talking about you.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
Hawk said sarcastically.
You know I hate it when you do that.
Hawk muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf.
If, you two have a moment, I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Okay.
Tell me about this family.
Lord Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died some years back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johanne Harriman. They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
Is there any peaceful way to resolve this?
If you treat the Harrimans like those mercenaries, you could start a war. Go carefully, Sebastian.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
I'll go.
If I'm standing beside you, that should make her think twice.
Again, Your interest in my plight humbles me. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman.
Sweet.
Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
Awesome. A new companion. I didn't think we were actually going to get him as a companion, but it's a companion quest, so that's what made me think that he might be a companion. Let's get rid of Fenris and bring in Sebastian. Awesome. And a guy that actually uses a bow for once. Can I give him bows too, or does his thing just upgrade? Oh shit, it's in here, right? Where is it? I know I got a bow in here. I thought I had a bow. Shit. I must have sold it. Curses. Well, it's okay. We'll get other bows. Eventually. What do you do for abilities? Attributes. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna want your cunning to be freaking insane, right? But, I don't have that power to give you any ability points. I mean, attributes. Ability-wise, oh my goodness, there's a lot here. I mean, you're gonna be the archer, so it only makes sense we give him archer stuff, right? So, to me, that makes sense. And then, Sebastian creates an ethereal personnel decoy that keeps enemies occupied for a short time. Huh. What's this? Critical chance stacking, 2 per shot up to 10 shots. Sure, it's a decent passive. Sebastian's arrow wounds a target, causing it to suffer increased damage. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll get these as well. Yeah, he seems pretty decent. Let's scrap him. And, make him aggressive. I want it custom. Since he's our new companion. Welcome to the team, Sebastian. So, let's see here. First dude you see, use penning shot. After that, you can utilize, the wounding arrow. And then when the enemy is clustered to at least 2, I suppose, you can utilize hail of arrows. And then I'm thinking the arrow of judgment. No, not clustered. Nearest visible. Bursting arrow. Archer's lance. Is that all of them? Besides miasmic flask? I'm gonna have to look at miasmic flask. It's just a stun. Okay, when he's surrounded, he can use it. Yeah, I like that. Self. Surrounded by at least 2 enemies, you can use the flask on them. If he gets like 25% health, I want him utilizing a Elfroot potion, because we have a lot of those. For some reason, if you get to 10% and you don't use it by then, use a restoration potion instead. Actually, use a health potion. Yeah, that sounds good. And do you have any sustainabilities? You have speed. Okay, let's see what speed does. I imagine it's something very simple. Attack speed goes up by 10%. Okay. That's fine. You can use speed, and then how do I want to play that out for him to make him turn it off? When your health is at 90%, deactivate speed. I think that's what I want for him. He should do well in our team, I think. Cool. I'm excited to have him. let's go shopping real quick, I suppose, and see if we can find ourselves a good bow for him. I gotta try to think where I sold some stuff. Oh, I sold some stuff to Bodan, right? Yeah. And Bodan's at our house. I imagine I could still buy and sell things to Bodan. The only issue with going to my house... Yeah, the only issue I have with going to my house is that, there's other quests there. We could go to Meryl's house real quick, talk to Meryl. Yeah, let's do that. See what she's up to.
Have you heard from your brother? Is he happy? With the Templars, I mean.
He won't talk to me.
He still resents you, then? I know he was angry when he left, but this wasn't your fault. One day he'll understand you were trying to protect him.
Maybe with time he'll forgive me.
He loves you. He just doesn't show it very well. Things will be all right. Somehow.
Wow, thank you. Very consoling. Let's go over to the Hanged Man. Since Varric will hang out at the Hanged Man. And then we'll talk to him there. We can also talk to Isabella.
It's been very exciting working with Hall.
Are you for real?
It seems like he's involved every time there's a crisis in Kirkwall. I've never...
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
I think it's time to change how Kirkwall is run.
Really? Politics? That's either idealism or crazy talking, so right up your alley, I'd say. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
Kirkwall needs me.
If nothing else, you give this town respectability, my friend. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Always.
All right. I thought I was getting tired of Moody.
Okay, we could talk to Isabella next.
Making my teeth ache.
Isabella, you look well.
Are you talking about the flush on my cheeks? It must be the whiskey. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find?
Briefly.
I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes, that turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
That seems so forward. She probably would do it, though.
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress when I present her with the hard-won prize?
If you want. I'll even let you choose where I plant it.
Whoa, that lady did not want to be there. Okay, Isabella friendship go way up, which is good for us. The journal revolving her, right? Is the main plot? No. Anders, Sebastian, Isabella. I mean, we got Sebastian with us, and we gotta talk to Anders as well. Excuse me. Let's go to Anders' clinic real quick. Today's still the episode of trying to catch up to our companions and see what they're all up to, so might as well do that.
Don't come running to me next time you pick up one of these diseases.
Isn't that the point of magic?
I don't want to know.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
The Templars are hunting you.
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
We haven't talked much recently. How have you been?
Good. I just love what Knight Commander Meredith's done with the place. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Justice must not know where to turn first.
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
What's the worst that can happen? You turn into an abomination and start... Never mind. Bad joke.
My control is fraying. I cannot hold back Justice, or whatever creature he has become, much longer. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. One day, everyone in Kirk will have to choose a side.
Yeah, that's not great. Okay, enough of that. Depressing shit. Any quests that we gotta do here? Other than, you know, Sebastian's? Gotta look at the map. Why did I look at the journal? It is not explored because I imagine we are in a new, like, act, so it says it's not explored. I don't know. We should also see if there's any stores around. I don't think there is, though. Could be wrong. Some thugs. Somebody took out from the Cardag, no less. One thing I want to do, I want to mark this quest, Repentance. Yeah. We'll actually get to see Sebastian in action. Where'd you come from? It almost killed me. Yeah, I guess I should go back to our house, huh? There's no exit through here. If I go to our house, I can meet up with Bodhi and get my bow back. That's a way of looking at it. How much cash do I got? 89 sovereigns? Not bad.
So,
She had a name, so I'll look at her.
boy, this usurper of yours is 20 feet tall. Not even.
Let's go back to Hightown.
Tell us about
I guess
stock.
I'd better go to my house. Yeah, my house is that way.
I'm sure we're all burning with curiosity about your faraway land.
My faraway land? It's inland free marches, not on the moon.
And here I was hoping.
Now, the only reason we're coming in here is to meet up with Bodan, but we're gonna have to talk to somebody else too. If I can avoid it, I'm going to try to avoid our guest that's here until later. But it looks like I don't get that luxury, maybe.
You've settled in nicely.
Thanks.
It's been hard work to get here.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
I'm listening, Aveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
I seem to recall he had some good leads.
Then you won't mind chasing his threads. If it leads somewhere, I'll pick it up. Right now, he's just distracting my men. He's in the gallows. Do what you can.
That will be something
Thanks,
for the
Hawk.
future.
I'll try not to make a habit of this.
What you two doing? Oh yeah,
Why,
you. I forgot
hello
about you.
again. Lovely home you have here. And may I say your mother makes for delightful company?
Thanks.
Another visitor. We've moved up in the world, Mother.
Evidently so.
My apologies, Sirrah. Your son and I simply have a bit of business to conclude.
I'll leave you two alone then. Be careful.
I'll be fine.
Darling woman. A shame that she spends so much time here alone.
She fills her days making poisons. And cake. Tell me you didn't try the cake.
Good thing I just had the tea then. Allow me to get right to the point. I know all this came from Deep Road's treasure. I know you repaid me, but I think I deserve a larger share of your fortune. Fair's fair, right?
And why's that?
We took all the risks, and I paid you back.
You did, but look around you. You've prospered nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Is it fair that I only doubled my money while you got all of this? I don't think so. Give me another, 100 sovereigns, and I'll go away. If you don't, I'll make things unpleasant. Simple enough, no?
Oh yeah? How do you figure?
What do you mean by that?
Well, let's see. I think people would like to know just what happened to Bartrand, wouldn't they? I know he betrayed you, but nobody else does. Your partner disappears, and you end up rich.
And nobody gives a shit about him. What's your point?
There hasn't been a single question asked about that.
Yet. Questions could be asked. About you, about your red-headed friend in the city guard, about your sudden riches. Help me out, and my friends in the Carta will make sure the evidence I have never sees the light of day.
And you can fuck off.
And what's going to keep you from coming back for more?
Have it your way, Hawk. We'll be seeing each other again, I'm sure.
I already paid you. Fuck off. Next time we'll kill you.
I'm proud of you. Love, Mother. Fenris said Daenerys left this at the mansion. Its eyes follow me around the room. Creepy. Hard in Hightown. Siege harder.
Oh, these are the two DLCs.
Varric must be stopped.
That's cool. So if we didn't do the DLCs previously, now they are located here. If you guys in your own games haven't done them. There's a mum. There's Bodan. Where's Bodan's store? Enchantment apparatus.
If you need any enchantments, I'm sure my boy would be happy to help.
The only reason we're here is for you. But looks like we don't get that opportunity. We can put this on Bianca at least, which is good.
You like the shiny?
Yeah, it's great. The writing desk. I'll have to come back for those. There's so many other things that we have to do.
That dog. Well, maybe Chuma.
Okay. So let's just get out of here and we'll go to a store. Varric, Aveline, Sebastian. We'll go back to Hightown for Sebastian's quest. I think it's in Hightown, right? Let me double check. Because his is called Repentance, which is indeed in Hightown. Way the hell over there. But we'll go do some shopping first, and then
My father
we
was a
will head out
chevalier.
for the next episode.
He had to flee Orlais when his patron was murdered.
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't have been suited for the life of an Orlesian noblewoman anyway.
But surely you wish it had
Any
been
shops
different.
over here?
To be
No,
a lady
it's the other way.
of the and not a
Right?
city guardsman.
Not for
Or we go
one
south?
moment. I'd rather kill a bandit and save a merchant's family than know the correct dance steps and which rouge is in fashion. Good.
It's
Carry
Fenris's
on.
house. Is it just me, or has the layout changed slightly in Hightown? I'm probably wrong. And I could be doing some of this off camera. I know where the stuff is in Lowtown easily. Hightown is a little bit more confusing. Must be on this side. Right? No, up here. On the very north side. That's where it is. I feel like they flipped the map, maybe. Maybe I'm mistaken. Yeah, all the shops should be over here where these people are. There we go. Yeah, they did. They flipped it over, I feel like. Alright, we get some robes right off the bat. Let's see if there's anything crazy that I want. That's kind of nuts, admittingly. The armor's way better. Attacks more. Mana's more. Look at all that electricity resistance. How can I say no? Who cares? Backpack, that's what we want. Rune slots for everybody. That should be very handy. Is this better for us? Yes and no. It does more damage. I'll give you that. Has so much fire resistance, which is awesome. I kind of prefer having the 5% chance to stun still, however. The 5% chance to stun is kind of crazy. And only I can use this. Nobody else can use the Hawk's Key. So, let's swap out some of these. Nice. We can give that to somebody else, perhaps.
Could use a new pair of boots, yes?
Thankfully, we got a new backpack as well. I'm sure there's going to be other backpacks. I want to make sure we do all the shopping today. So, strap in. What is Evelyn's shield? I mean, the armor and health is great, but the immunities that the one she uses now is so much better. Okay, so that stores whatever. This store has armor. Yep, we'll pick that up. It just increases his attack. So if I remember right, yeah, okay, so picking those up that we did, has, like, upgraded their armor. Especially his, because now his is at 1. Okay, so we can just purchase their armor upgrades, which is good. That's what I like to see. Isn't there more shops around here? So those are done, those are done. I thought there was a shop over here or something. Guess not anymore. Let's head over to the docks. The docks I know has some as well. I don't really want to be fighting though. Looks like I get no choice.
Well, look who's here.
What's up, bitch?
It turns out we'll need to do this the hard way, Hawk. I'll get the money you owe me if I have to tear your mansion apart brick by brick.
For the last time, Dougal, we're done.
We are now.
You had to be so freaking greedy. And now, you die! But it was worth it, Dougal. You dumb bitch. Because now you're dead. Give him 100 sovereignties. This was insane. What an idiot. He could have been alive. Oh, we got an amulet. It's mid. Give it to you, though. This is not the docks, by the way. We got sidetracked. Anyway, the docks. I know there's a couple stores in the docks. I want to make sure I pick those up. And I'm going to avoid some other things. For obvious reasons. Yeah, there's one way out there, the Shady Merchant. We could talk to him. Then we go somewhere else. Sorry this episode's been on the longer side, but since we're in a whole brand new act, I want to make sure we get all this bit done first. Like as soon as we can. And then on the next episode, we will be furthering Sebastian's quest. Alright, what's in here? There's a bow. It's good. Hello. Pick up these formulas. That's good for Varric. That'll up his armor. And Fenris's armor as well. So his should have a 1 next to it. It does. Good.
All that matters. Why do you ask, guard captain?
The entitled types are always trouble.
In that case, I'm glad I don't count myself as one.
They never do.
What's this? Okay, so that's the only store here in the docks. We can head over to the gallows. And we can head over to Lowtown. Technically, I can also head over to the foresty area where all the elves are. The Dalish. Probably should get over there too. So that's done. Let's go to the gallows. There's Emmerich for that quest.
Family businesses.
Okay, what we got? A rune. Armor for Sebastian. An armor rune that increases electricity resistance. Sure, I'll pick it up.
Registered in your cousin.
And weapon-wise...
Elman's name.
Who cares?
You don't say.
And I think there's another shop this way.
I'll introduce you sometime. He's a little
And there's another
shy
quest
side.
this way as well
I
from
think that statue over there is a statement on modern
Solvivitus?
life.
Yeah, words are
Possibly the
hard.
statement is,
Mage
well,
goods, herbalist stuff. Nice. Hello, what do we have here? Restoration potions, health fruits. Yeah, this is a good store. Actually, I don't need those. I want these though. Sure, pick that up too. Let's sell our garbage and have a lot of potions.
shit.
What's this? 72 armor? It's not bad. Hello. Backpack? Yep. Something for Anders. Increases his attack. Good. These are for runes. Don't really care that much. It's cheap.
Understand. It held an enchantment.
That's the only reason I bought him, is because it's cheap. We're spending a lot of cash today, but that's okay. Let's go over to Lowtown and the docks. Not docks, excuse me. The Sundermount? I think it's called. Yeah, Sundermount is what it's called. I recognize this area. I'm coming here first because there's only one shop. And it's a quick run away.
I hope this wasn't presumptuous, but I added your husband's name to the memorial wall in the chantry.
Wesley? But you never knew him.
He was a Templar. He refused to abandon the people of Ferelden to the Blight. He died young.
Dalish tattoo ink.
Read his name during the chanting.
Interesting.
Thank you. That is... very...
You've returned. Is there something you need? I don't...
Just want that. And let's see if we got anything new. I need to buy something for you. That's a good start. What's this? This tomb gives the reader 1 point to spend on a talent or spell, but it renders useless afterward. That's kind of too expensive. Maybe later on. Definitely not now. Buy that. That's for Meryl. Buy that.
Dalish crafting is second to none.
We'll probably come back for the ability one, but I don't really care that much currently. I want to go to Lowtown first. Lowtown has the last of the shops. How's Sebastian's armor? Is it pretty much done? No, it's at 2. Okay. Once we go to Lowtown, there'll be a couple shops there, and then we will head back to Hightown for the next episode, where we gotta do more stuff for Sebastian, our new companion. But there's so much to do currently, because the entire game is in its brand new act. Lowtown. Oh yeah, and I forgot about Darktown. Well, Darktown is where Anders is. There wasn't any stores there. Yeah. There's plenty of stores here, though. I think there's like at least 3. Here's one of them. My goodness gracious. Hello, that's for Aveline. Yes, please. Upgrade her armor, make her the biggest tank there could be. Which is so good for me. Looks like we got 3 shops remaining. I think. What's this belt? Here you go. Go nuts. Yeah, okay. There's only 3 shops remaining, and then we are done with this place.
Had the servants
Really, nothing from you. It's crazy. Got to give you your new bow. Get rid of that crap. Trinkets. Health regeneration. Poshies. A signet ring for someone. Let's see, this tomb gives the reader 1 point to spend on an attribute instead. Yeah, I mean, there's one more shop left, so maybe. That's for Isabella's defense. Okay. Okay, so we got 1 attribute point. Actually, we got 2. Cool. dump in more into magic. And I think the other thing was 27 or so sovereign pieces to get the other piece that was interesting. So we don't have enough. We spent a lot of cash upgrading our companions, making them stronger, that kind of thing. Let's go in the Hangman real quick because it's easier to get out of here. And then on the next episode, we will be going to do Sebastian's quest. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's episode of Dragon Age 2. It was definitely an extra long one just because like there was so much things I had to purchase and do for the game right now. However, it was a good thing that we did it right away. Otherwise, we'd probably be struggling a little bit here and there with armor and stuff of that nature. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of today's episode, of course. And if you're new to my channel or have been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, and do not forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos.
Good.
On the next episode, we're going here to the Harriman Estate with Sebastian in tow. And I hope I see you guys next time. Goodbye.